We are just 2.5 weeks away from Thanksgiving, and before you defrost the turkey, you want to make sure that the table looks its best.
Joining us now is Emily Benson from the BensonStreet.com. And what would you say are like maybe the top two things into going into that Thanksgiving table display?
Probably a centerpiece, and I've got two really easy ones. It doesn't have to be hard.
Okay.
It can be really easy. These both start with these charger plates that are just, they're plastic, so they're not going to break. And this one, I just grabbed 2 pumpkins, some pine cones. You could do acorns, you could do nuts, anything.
Anything fall-like?
Yeah, you could do candles. Oh. Just take stuff from around your house. It doesn't have to be expensive. It can be cheap.
Well, that's one thing. These charger plates, they're inexpensive. You can get them at like Walmart for just a few dollars each, and you can use them for so many different holidays. Just a good old gold charger plate. So yeah, that doesn't have to be hard at all. So go gather some pine cones. Probably already got some pumpkins.
Yeah, use them from Halloween.
And this one's pretty elegant too, because you have the flowers.
And I'm going to show you this because some people are so afraid to floral design, and this was the easiest. I just bent them and kind of molded them around the jar. So this is just 2
It's just a very small jar. And
a tiny mason jar, and you just fold it and you just kind of play with them. So it doesn't have to be like cutting the stems and sticking them into
one by one individually.
Yeah, this is just really easy. And then you can put it right here, put it in with that garlandy type thing, and then you can just set it on. This is just a candle stick holder, so it kind of is raised too, and gives it a little more elegance.
Levels do make a difference for the kind of how beautiful it looks, or make it look a little bit more intense.
Now to the main course of the Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
It can be as easy as some burlap.
Yes, and I'm loving this because you can take your normal tablecloth and you could do a burlap table runner, and you don't even have to sew it. You just take the edges and kind of pull out this fray.
Fray it out a little bit.
And just fray it out and just make it the length of your table. Yes.
Nice idea.
It's really hard not to fray burlap.
Yeah.
And then you can continue that burlap theme all throughout the place setting, can't you?
Yes, so I have it in the placemat. I have it just between the plate and the bowl, just because layers, kind of like the level, it gives it some depth and makes it really pretty and rich. So I've added it around the silverware. You've got a placemat. You can make, this is an easy place card too. I took a pine cone, just took a piece of paper and cut out a piece of fabric and just wrote on the name with a Sharpie. There's so many different colors of Sharpie that you can do whatever, and you just stick it in there and set it up on there.
Yeah. And in theory, it stands up.
Right.
Yes.
Now, this is really cool. I had no idea that you could make your own placemats. This is something that you designed.
Yes, we should hold this up for them. So I designed the placemat, and it's really nice. You can print it off, or you could order it. I ordered this through Shutterfly. So if you wanted to do something a little more personal to your family too, you could do pictures, or you could put like something that your family's thankful for.
Oh, cool.
Or you could do it for any holiday. So it makes it really nice and personal.
That's a really good idea. I bet you could even have your kids like write a little note in their own handwriting of what they're thankful for.
And just scan it in and then add it as a picture.
Oh
that is
my
pretty cool.
Goodness, I love that.
Now when it comes to drinking, whether you're into the cider or the, whatever you drink at the Thanksgiving table, this is pretty cool. And this is, once again, continues on the burlap theme.
Yes, and it's just a jar. Any type of jar will work. We were talking about mason jars. This is actually like a Frappuccino jar, like a Starbucks Frappuccino that you just buy at the store, and you just wash it out and take off the label, and then you can use it for anything.
Well, and altogether, it brings this really nice kind of homespun look. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be all silver.
Rustic is so in right now. And the gold is hot this fall, so I'd use gold.
And fits in with the autumn colors. All right. Emily, if they'd like to get some ideas, especially like the patterns for the placemat, can they go to your website?
Yes, it's thebensonstreet.com.
All right. Fantastic, Emily. Thank you so much. And coming up next, 101 Singing Dalmatians are loose in our studios. We'll try and gather them all. Plus, they'll be here for your entertainment.